we go. A little more like that still. Just a little bit. There we go. Just painting. All right. There we go. Let's get removed, so it's not a big deal. That out. Should be able to do something. I'm feeling a little disorganized today. I almost got shocked. I'm tired and stuff, so. See, I'm not an electrician. I leave that to my electrician buddy to handle electrician stuff, as you should. And a bit of a scare today. Painting, we have these heaters we gotta get rid of. And usually I can install them myself just fine, but they're old. And the wiring, whoever did it was, on meth or something. It's some crazy wiring done. And so, me being a dummy, didn't think about shutting down the power first. Got a spark out of the first one. So the second one I install, I make sure the breakers are off, and that one I think is on fire. Well, I want some light back on for the back room. So I turn it back on and get a huge pop and flash, and I'm like, no, let's turn that back on. This is a duplex, there's other houses attached to it. I don't want to burn this place down by accident, that would be horrible. So, I had a bit of a stare there today. Bit of a surprise, so when the electrician gets here, I'll ask him to take a look at it for me so I feel safe turning the power back on in the building, knowing it won't burn down or nothing like that, and that's important. Garish Patel, how you doing? Welcome in. Nice, bye, sorry. Okay. I will be reading chat. I'll be keeping an eye on the chat over there. We got actually a bunch of big messages just now. What is this? All Democrats that own I think neither side should have counseled each other over their political beliefs and what they're saying online. People get heated and they say stupid stuff. This is not excusing that. It's just the reality of the world that will continue on historically forever. People change all the time. People should remember that. But you shouldn't go for people's jobs or they have to feed their families and so on. Not everyone has an employer who's going to care one way or another about their livelihood. If they're put under stress, they're gonna do what they think is best because some management people are kind of spineless. I don't think cancel culture is good in either way. And one thing we're seeing is that what was the left used a lot a couple of years ago against people. Now the right's using it against a lot of people, and it's not okay either way. It's just it's crazy shit. You shouldn't dox people. You shouldn't do that stuff. You should have a conversation about the disagreement and not go through the throat every time you get a chance because it's just barbaric. Especially in a civilized country, we have the ability to critically think, hopefully, and have a conversation about things and try to come to terms as equally as we can. But I do also understand the world is in a very chaotic place right now. Division is big. A lot of people out there are definitely unspoken fires. We know who those people are, and we all know who they are. And it definitely makes things a lot harder for everyone when things are that hot. It is what it is. History repeats itself, and we'll see it again. And all you can do as an individual, try to see reason. And the more people who see reason, the better. Try not to sink to violence. You can manage it, but not everyone has grown up the same way. Not everyone has the same morals. Not everyone has the same thresholds for things in their lives. Environment makes you what you are. You can grow out of that environment. You can, learn things and adapt. But not everybody's enough. It's what we would call people. Some people are in survival mode. I think that's the best way to put it. People are in survival mode mentally, and reason goes out the door. Damn it. Nick, he got me with that name. He has a bad name, and he got me. You gotta love it. But it is what it is. Like I said, though, ask a question, I'll answer it. And I'm also somebody who's willing to admit not knowing anything, because it's important to be humble. It's important to be able to be open to learning. I grew up missing out on a lot of education, and so I really enjoy every chance I get. Nick, you got me, man. You fucking got me. You asshole. I have a thick skin too, as you can see. I have a lot of friends who bullshit with me. They try to give me what's the word, crass jokes and shit. Because some people just lose their shit. I mean, depends on the kind of channel you are. For me, people do crazy shit all the time, and it is what it is. There's always going to be people out there trying to get you on something, as they call them, trolls. But if you feed a troll, more will come, as it were. But it's definitely been a very heated year this year. I can tell you that. A very heated, not heated year, but heated few days. So we get a lot of new people, and new people are always wondering your politics or whatever. I consider myself an independent. I feel like I have very independent thoughts. I feel like nothing is black and white, everything is a bunch of grays, and there's a bunch of cause and effect out there in the world, and it's important to think for yourself, and a lot of people in the political spaces do not like that. They like useful idiots, as it were, and there's definitely different levels to all that, and we can argue semantics all day long, really. That's the way it is. Did I just get a message? Let's see what we got here. More D&D, please? Yeah, we can do that. I would love to see some more D&D stuff up. We have a shoot coming up. We have a shoot coming up, I think this weekend or next weekend. I think it's this weekend, and it's a big shoot for the movie we're working on. It's got a big epic fight scene We got a bunch of new volunteer people to play orcs, and we have a lot of extra orc makeup and masks and stuff, so lots of extra orc swords. So I'm really looking forward to that scene when it comes up. I think it'll be pretty fun. Wes, myself, and a few others practice with HEMA and SCA. So Wes is always open, myself as well, as to teach choreograph to the newer people, and like how swing kind of looks more realistic, and then the angles you can swing it out where it won't hurt nobody. Welcome in, everybody. Feel free to ask a question. Double check my account. See here. Live streams are connecting. There we are. It's kind of hot today. Asking a question definitely opens me up to a lot of things, and let's see where it goes. I need to start buying some painting clothes. I'm just slowly ruining my wardrobe. I'm just painting in my street clothes, or as my partner puts it, my cities. Alrighty. The chime on this one seems really slow. So that's been happening a lot. Maybe I should put some hashtags in my video. I don't know if that will do anything. Does hashtags on live stream? Yeah, it probably does. Imagine it's a function. We'll try that out real quick.